Welcome back to Auto Rush Pro, the channel where legends return, icons evolve, and new machines rewrite the rules. Today, we're looking at a rebirth that nobody expected Volkswagen to execute this perfectly. A car that once defined accessible beauty has now been transformed into a modern masterpiece. This is the 2026 Volkswagen Karmann Ghia, and whether you've been a lifelong fan of the original or you're discovering its legacy for the first time, this new model is guaranteed to take your breath away. So sit tight, because I'm about to walk you through a car that blends nostalgia and modern engineering better than almost anything in 2026. There's something different about the way the new Karmann Ghia greets you. Some cars demand attention through aggression, through noise, through size. But the Ghia whispers elegance. Its exterior is a sculpture, shaped with the same artistic philosophy as the original, but sharpened to perfection for today's world. When you see it in motion, the first thing you notice is that unmistakable silhouette. The long, flowing roofline curves down with a grace you rarely see anymore. The body looks smooth enough that it could have been drawn in one stroke. Every angle feels intentional, every crease minimal, every line polished. Volkswagen didn't just design a car, they revived a personality. The front end is beautifully understated. No oversized grills, no unnecessary complexity. Just a sleek panel flanked by ultra-modern LED matrix headlights that carve through the night with a laser-precise beam. The chrome accents are subtle but effective, nodding directly to the 1960s model without slipping into retro cosplay. The hood sits low, giving the car a sporty and almost exotic stance, something you don't usually associate with Volkswagen. Move to the side and the car becomes even more striking. The frameless doors, the polished metal trim, the flush-fitting handles, and the slightly widened fenders give the Ghia a refined yet athletic appearance. You can tell this is a lightweight, balanced machine built for drivers who love winding roads. But the rear is where you'll fall in love. The smooth, rounded tail, the elegant LED light bar that glows like a single red ribbon across the back, and the integrated ducktail-style spoiler all come together to create one of the most beautiful rear profiles in any car under $50,000. It manages to be sporty, romantic, and modern all at once. The dual exhaust tips add a hint of aggression for the combustion models, while the diffuser helps with stability at high speeds. The 18 and 20-inch wheel options change the car's entire personality. With the classic wheels, it looks like a chic European cruiser. With the 20-inch performance rims, it turns into a mini GT car ready for mountain passes. And the beauty isn't just on the outside. Open the door and you step into a cabin that feels like a blend of art, craftsmanship, and modern German engineering. The first thing that hits you is the calming simplicity. There's no visual clutter, no unnecessary tech overload. Instead, the dashboard stretches out in a clean, horizontal line, wrapped in soft touch materials that instantly make the interior feel premium. The attention to detail is impressive. Stitching is precise. Buttons have a satisfying click. And the optional retro-inspired fabric with checkered patterns brings the spirit of early Ghias right into 2026. The seats are designed to hold you comfortably during long drives, yet support you firmly when you want to push the car harder. The driving position is nearly perfect, with adjustable bolsters, a tilt and telescoping steering wheel, and excellent visibility thanks to the low dash and slim pillars. The steering wheel itself is a masterpiece, thin, elegant, with a hint of the original two-spoke design but executed with modern materials and tactile feedback. The technology is integrated in a way that enhances rather than distracts. The 12.9-inch floating touchscreen handles navigation, entertainment, and vehicle settings. It's responsive, intuitive, and supported by wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. The digital cockpit behind the steering wheel delivers crisp visuals, customizable gauge clusters, and all the information you need without overwhelming you. The ambient lighting elevates the cabin at night, wrapping the interior in soft, customizable colors that make every drive feel like an experience. And for music lovers, the upgraded Harman Kardon audio system turns this small coupe into a rolling concert room. Practicality hasn't been forgotten either. While it remains a compact two-door coupe, Volkswagen has designed it cleverly. The trunk is surprisingly usable, big enough for weekend bags or daily errands, and the cabin has multiple storage slots for phones, wallets, keys, or sunglasses. Even tall drivers will appreciate the legroom and the ergonomic Design that makes the Ghia a comfortable daily driver, not just a pretty weekend toy. But looks and comfort are only half the story. The real test is how the 2026 Karmann Ghia performs on the road. And this is where Volkswagen truly exceeded expectations. The base engine, a 2.0-liter, turbocharged four-cylinder, producing around 210 horsepower, feels lively and responsive. Acceleration is smooth, torque comes in early, and the car feels eager to move. It's perfect for city commuting and spirited weekend drives, giving you the right mix of efficiency and fun. Step up to the mid-range, 2.5-liter turbo with around 285 horsepower, and the personality changes completely. This model feels like a lightweight European sports coupe, fast, agile, planted. The throttle response sharpens, the suspension stiffens, and the car grips the road with confidence. It dives into corners with precision and exits with stability that makes you want to push just a little bit harder every time. The steering is tight, beautifully weighted, and provides enough feedback to make you feel connected to the road like sports cars used to. Then there's the hybrid performance model, offering up to 320 horsepower with electric assist. This version is a masterpiece of modern engineering. Instant torque, explosive low-end acceleration, and improved fuel efficiency make it the best mix of old-school, driving emotion, and next-generation performance. It's quiet when you want it to be, powerful when you need it to be, and balanced at all times. Rumors of a fully electric Ghia may surface, but for now, the hybrid feels like the perfect future-ready option without losing the character of a traditional coupe. The suspension deserves a special mention. Volkswagen tuned it with an adaptive system that reads the road and adjusts in real time. Whether you're cruising on a smooth highway or taking on uneven European pavement, the Ghia stays composed. The chassis rigidity adds confidence, and the braking performance is strong, giving you precise stopping power when you throw it into tighter corners or unexpected traffic. Overall, the drive feels beautifully connected, playful, and more emotional than almost anything Volkswagen has released in the last decade. Now let's talk about pricing, because this is where the 2026 Karmann Ghia becomes an absolute game changer. The base model starts around $32,000 in the US, which is astonishing for a coupe with this level of craftsmanship, design heritage, and engineering polish. The mid-range model lands around $38,000 to $40,000, while the hybrid performance version sits between $45,000 and $47,000 depending on options. In the UK, the car starts at approximately $27,500. In Canada, pricing begins around $42,000 CAD. And in Germany, the home of Volkswagen, base pricing is roughly $3,900. For what this car offers, this is one of the best value-for-money coupes of 2026. The 2026 Volkswagen Karmann Ghia isn't trying to be the fastest, the loudest, or the most extreme car on the road. It's trying to be the most soulful. It's designed for people who appreciate elegance, who value emotional connection over raw numbers, and who want a car that turns every drive into an experience. It's a reminder that cars can still be beautiful, charming, and full of character. And in a world filled with aggressive designs and oversized machines, the Ghia's simplicity feels revolutionary. If you're someone who loves driving, who loves design, who loves history blended with modern innovation, then the new Karmann Ghia might just steal your heart. It's more than a comeback. It's a resurrection done right. Thanks for watching Auto Rush Pro. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and tell me in the comments which version of the new Karmann Ghia you choose and why. I'll see you in the next review.